cannot type. Yep. Okay, guys. Hello. Okay, let me just real quick clear everything off of my phone so I can pull up Phantom stream, because Phantom, surprise, surprise, is streaming. So we hide that. Let's quit Safari real fast. We don't need that. I don't care. Okay. Hello, friends. We are doing lore today. Let's go.
I don't know what I missed. I don't know if I missed anything, actually.
Hey, friend.
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
I can?
Okay, I was just checking. Yo, I saw a lake I saw a lake just a bit ago. Can I come talk to you about it?
You saw... Oh, you know what? Yeah, I think I need to hear about this.
Okay.
What do you mean you saw a lake?
Well, my eyes perceived the existence of a lake. That is how I see things.
Thank you, smartass.
Thank you.
Look, where are you, I guess? Where am I going to see you?
I'm almost at I'm almost, like, to your room and everything, so, like, give me, like, 5 seconds and I'll be right there. Worry not, friend.
I hope you realize that's kind of rude.
What?
Like
How?
I don't just show up like at your house like just going like,
Oh,
"Hello,
hi.
I'm here now."
Yes, hello, I am here
I don't
now.
just yeah. It's like it's like I don't know.
Oh.
You are very much continuing to be slight pain in my butt. Just
Oh.
with
Did you know Lake
like
said that
I
I
don't
was less of
mind.
a pain than you? I've tried so hard.
What?
Yeah. When I saw Lake, I was like, am I being enough of a pain? And they were like, Phantom is more of a pain. And I was so sad, and I attempted to be more of a pain, and then it just didn't work.
Um
I don't know.
okay. Well, what I guess I guess fill me in. What did you and Lake talk about?
Okay.
Why did you see Lake? What led to you running into Lake?
Well, I wanted to check on Lake because, they've been dealing with stuff, and they've been at Ime's place recently. Like, I think that's why their dog was there originally. So I went over to Lake, um, tried to talk to Lake. Lake was probably going to talk to Ime. I tried to hide it, like they know now. And apparently, did you know that there aren't just short people and tall people, and like they're not all the same age? Apparently, short people are younger, and tall people are older. And there aren't just like
Not
giants running
always.
around. It's so weird.
Not all. That's not how it always is, friend.
No, that's what they said. Which makes,
Um,
I mean, that kind of makes sense. I don't know. I don't know.
look, people just grow differently. So,
So could there just be giants and small people, and then that isn't like, because when I was small, there were just, I was like, I think I was normal size, but then there were just, I was surrounded by giants, friend. That happened like a couple times, but then
um,
eventually I was only a little smaller, and so I just thought those were just like overly tall people, and then eventually
oh,
there just
like
ended up being small people, and I just didn't know what those were.
people who are smaller aren't always shorter or aren't always younger. Like, yeah, you
But I
get
think you're
taller as you
older.
grow up.
But I think you're older than me, and you're a little bit taller than me.
I'm like 26.
I don't know how old I am.
Oh, okay.
I just
So,
am.
okay. So, so you checked on Lake. Oh shit. Lake found out about the thing, didn't they?
Well, yeah. I
Oh
ended up being a pain though, and I followed them around, and I tried, and like apparently I am not good at lying. Apparently
man.
I am just
Honestly,
so
if you
bad.
talk if you talk to Chaos, Chaos will say everyone's bad at lying. Why would why would Lake say you're bad at lying?
Because apparently when I'm nervous, my voice goes up, but then when I lie, my voice goes down a bit.
What did you lie to Lake about?
What do you mean?
If Lake said you were a bad liar, you were lying to Lake about something. What did
But
you
I
lie to
wasn't
Lake about?
lying.
Okay, well, what were you telling the truth about to Lake then?
Yes.
What were you telling the truth about?
Well, I try to tell the truth about most things, especially because, in the before, I wasn't very a fan of it, and, life happens. And then now, in the after, I try to be a good person.
Um, okay. So I assume Lake knows about their dog.
Also, I have told Lake that Endermen are scary, and
You're
that was
dodging
the
the
reason.
question.
What question?
Lake knows about what happened to their dog, and that I killed it on accident, but so I assume they're mad at me.
I tried to make them not mad.
Buzz, did you try to get them to think it was you that did it?
Would you like some drugs?
Answer the question. Did you try to make them think it was you that did it?
Carrots are very delicious, I would say.
Buzz, you're dodging the question. Did you try to make Lake believe that you were the one who hurt their dog? I look, I need to know if that's what you said, because if not, I'm fairly certain I'm gonna have a crazed deity chasing me.
Well, I tried, but don't worry. I
Uh,
will. I also tried to get them to like after they figured out it was you. I was like, no, no, don't go after Phantom. It wasn't Phantom's fault. Phantom made a mistake. Do it to me instead. They didn't like that at all. Apparently,
so I take it you're, you know, in all of your infinite wisdom, now decide you need to stay as close to me as possible so Lake doesn't hurt me.
no.
You know, they were right. You are bad at lying. Well, you know what? If
Oh, I just need
you
to
know
get
what,
better then.
if
Ooh,
that's the
God.
plan, here, take this.
Oh, I don't have room. Hang on. Let me just kind of real quick. Let me just kind of. That should be enough.
And also, take one of these. I'm not
Oh,
having you die on me.
friend, I'm not just gonna die. We can't die here. I've tried.
Put put on the armor.
You gave
Listen,
me your car door.
it's I trust me, it is very easy for me to go just rip another car door off. Put on the
Off of
armor.
my van? Not my van.
No, put on the armor.
What if I just wore these boots instead, though? These These boots are very nice. These boots, they're so shiny and they're blue.
Buzz, look, I am not gonna have Lake bring harm to my partner, to you, if I can avoid it. So please put on the armor.
But I think, like, mm, why?
I'm trying to protect you. Just please put on the armor.
Can I leave the boots on?
Fine.
Yay. Here, you can have the boots back then.
Also, take one of these.
Oh, I had one of those once.
And do you have a weapon?
Ah, yes. Would you like to look at it? Here, look.
Alright. I assume you have an axe and trident if you need it?
Sure.
You do?
I have an axe. Yep.
Okay.
Ta-da.
So, what else have I missed? Because
Um,
because it's been a bit since we've talked, so I feel like there's more that you're not telling me.
I don't know. Um, let's see. Oh yeah. So you know, like, that you were in a book club, right? You were in a book club, and it was not a fun book club. Well, apparently, there's another book club, and I've talked to Ime about it, and I talked to Lake about it. Apparently, Lake is also involved in this one, and so is Ella. I don't know if Summer's involved in this one, possibly, but there's a bunch of people involved in this one now. It isn't just like 4 people that are just talking about things. We're actually going to be reading books. We're going to be reading books. I don't have any books that I need to. And, like, you were brought up there a couple of times. And also,
Of course
Ime
I
has the
was.
book
Of
that...
course I was brought up.
Yeah, but also, Ime has the book that you were looking for that one time, I think. And Chaos was going to go ask
Immortality?
for it. The book, I think, Journey to the West, maybe it was called. I don't remember.
The Book of Immortality. That's what I was looking for.
Journey to the West. It was the book that Chaos said that they were looking for, and you were also looking for it. We went to Lux's place to go look for it. That is what we were doing.
Yeah, yeah. Chaos kept calling the Book of Immortality the Journey to the West.
Well, apparently, it's like a very long one, and Ime just happens to have it. So,
Ime just happens to have it.
I don't know. They happen to have a lot of things. And also, Lake is staying at Ime's place, but I didn't tell you that. And also, I may have kind of fake moved in underneath Ime's house, because you know how their house is a floating island, like on a floating island? Well, I dug out a little bit underneath of there, and I marked it with my normal stuff.
Fuzz, why is there a tree by the coffee shop?
I don't know. I haven't been around here much.
Okay.
Hello, friend. I thought that one was waving.
It's a mailbox.
Oh.
And
Have you not made a
judging
mailbox?
by the I have one, but it's like it's in the tunnels. It's in like the tunnel on the way here.
Oh. How long ago did you make it? And would that be like you were just like busy one day and you hadn't made it yet, and they were just like, yes, I need to leave a message, and just...
I made it like a day or two ago. It wasn't that long ago.
Oh yeah, that
There's
would
a
be...
book in here, and honestly, it's not rigged to explode, so I don't have any reason to believe it's a lake. Oh,
Okay. It didn't explode.
you were just okay. All right, what is this book? Phantom, I want help getting memories back so I can talk to riddles about clouds. Let's meet Ella.
Hmm.
Re- I that feels like a trap. Like I know it's Ella, so it probably isn't, but it feels like a trap.
I don't think it
Like it
would
feels
be yet.
because that's the thing. I don't think
I don't know how you would help though, because you are very much a sciencey person, and you don't have like the powers that like or Ella would have, like if they were just normal them instead of like the being hear them.
there is like there are some books on like how memory works and like how to
Ooh, I
like
heard there was a thing where like I don't like I it was like it's like a myth like thing, but like how they would do it, like the myth part is like they swing a watch back and forth, but there's like another way. I don't remember what it's called, but like
what's this?
yeah, and that's one way to do it. Like the weird way, and I don't think it always works, but that is a way that is possible.
Um,
I don't have a watch.
I definitely can see. I can look into hypnosis, but I don't know. I I think depending on how their memory works, it may be that Lake is the only one who can get the memories back. But, you know,
Hmm. That is very much
they want
possible.
they want to talk to riddles about clouds though.
Hmm.
I thought you were scared of the color purple.
Well, I'm wearing purple armor, friend. And if that was an accident, and I didn't really mean to say that. I don't know, friend.
Look, it's fine. I guess I will Ella has a mailbox, right?
Yes, I think she shares one with Summer,
Well, I
and it's over by the moon.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right here's
Oh, is
my
this your
mailbox, by the way.
mailbox? Well, that would make sense. It says
I don't
Phantom's mailbox.
I, I don't know, Fuzz. Is it my mailbox? Is it? Oh boy.
Yeah,
So
probably.
who else was part of this book club?
Chaos was part of it. Lux was part of it. Ooh, I went to Lux's base after that. But then, Ime was part of it, obviously, since Ime was running it. Um, pretty sure Summer. I think. Oh yeah, the sign up chest is over here, next to this little thing, and the book is in there, and it has the rules, who's in it. We're not allowed splash potions, by the way, because
Yeah, I know. Wait, why is my city set up as a meeting location?
it is probably because you have a
I
library. Because
yeah.
okay, so they said that you didn't know how to read probably because I don't know, they don't like it.
Who? Wait,
I
hold
don't
up. Who said
remember.
I'm a
Someone I
scientist?
know. And I was like, of course she can read. She has a library. And so, I don't know, maybe they took that as like, ah, yes, we can go there to do things because there is a library, which is not how libraries work. Only public libraries work like that. That I do know.
Are not gonna be I don't care who it is. No one is going inside the library I showed you.
Well, I'm not going to show anyone that either. That is
Right.
your spot.
So,
I can understand needing privacy.
Yeah, so I guess I'll just reuse the book.
Do you want a book?
Uh,
I've got a book.
no, I got it.
I mean, I have something in it right now, but like, you know, I have another thing that I have reminding me as well. It's just, Oh, also, Lake is apparently afraid that we're gonna forget them and we're not gonna go visit them in the after, so I said I would remember. And then they stole my book, so I had to go make another one in the TARDIS. 'Tis a big sad. Also, in case you were wondering, this is the after. Before was the before, and then the after is after the after. It's very self-explanatory naming, but also apparently somewhat confusing.
All right.
There are many chickens over there.
So for Ella, I have Ella. I'd honestly love to help you with your memories back. Really and truly, I would. However, I cannot promise that it'll be successful. I can teach you of clouds if you'd like. Keep in touch. Phantom.
Yeah, that works.
Now I guess I hope for the best.
Do you want to go see?
'Cause
Like, have you seen Chaos? Have they gotten the book yet? Because we could go try. Did we ever get the book from Ime? I don't remember if we ended up getting the book from Ime.
Ime gave me a copy of the Journey to the West, but
Hmm? It's not the book you
it
were
wasn't
looking
the
for.
Book of No, it
Mm,
wasn't the Book of Immortality. So I'm like, I don't really have a need for it.
that's
So
fair.
I left it with Chaos.
Oh yeah, that's right. We
But
did.
yeah,
I don't know why I keep
uh,
forgetting so many things.
Buzz, I look,
Hmm.
whatever it takes, if Lake does come after me, which honestly they have every right to, mistake upon mistake.
Friend, if mistake doesn't make you a bad person, they shouldn't go after you just because you made a mistake. I've made mistakes, and they don't come after me.
They don't want to come after you because you're not their main target.
Well, then I guess I will just have to be.
I'm more of a threat to them than you are. And the fact that you're staying with me and you're one of my allies, makes it puts a little bit of a target on your back, unfortunately. But at the same time, I do not want anything to come of you. I don't want them to come after you.
Well, I don't want them to come after you either. That's why I'm doing the things I'm doing.
You're gonna come after me.
I hit them with these fancy shiny knot drugs that I made. I don't know how I made them. I don't remember that. But one day I woke up and they were just there. And so I hit them and I made them go woo off of the island. And then I think they fell. Also, apparently
Look,
I shouldn't be afraid of Endermen, but also Endermen can't row boats, which is weird because they were once a human or human like. They had a soul, is what it is, so they should have been able to row a boat. Hmm. Weird. Anyway.
I don't know, Fuzz.
Hmm.
I've made mistake upon mistake upon mistake, and honestly, it's looking like if I don't start making progress on something, I don't even know what at this point. I just need to make progress. It's if I don't make progress and start getting us on the track of leaving, I'm pretty sure Lake is gonna figure out how to use their powers again. Now,
Well, I think right now it's very much just emotion based because, from what I understand, Ella was just, being Ella and saying, "You can't be alone. I will always be there for you." That sort of thing. So I don't think they have enough emotions attached to me at the moment to actually do anything to me.
Buzz, I need you to promise me something.
Okay.
If there is ever a time where your options are either you get caught, captured, injured, or give up information about me, give up information about me.
I will give up false information about you.
Buzz,
Yeah?
if you look, it's a skill that you'll learn, but
If it was absolutely worth
sometimes,
it, I would actually make an attempt to lie for you, friend.
look, sometimes it's not about lying. Sometimes it's about telling them what they think they already know.
I don't think Lake would actually hurt me, so I'm not worried.
If anyone is trying to threaten anyone and they're trying to use that to get information out of you, just whatever you think, whatever they think they know, double down on it. What do you think I did with Ime? Ime was coming in already having thoughts about me because they talked to Lake. What was the point in me trying to get past that?
Yeah.
There was
Oh,
no
yeah, you
point.
were very different then. You were just very much talking about. What were you talking about? Like, what is that? Cannibalisticism. What? I don't know
You
what
mean the
that is.
eating people thing?
Yeah. What?
Cannibalism is just eating people.
Oh. I didn't know that.
Uh, yeah. But, you do what you have to do to survive. If at one point you're sitting there with someone in the wastelands and your options are either starve or, lose someone, you gotta fight for your own. It's just how things work in the wasteland. You gotta
Friend, you
protect
were so
yourself no matter
hungry
what.
then. Because if you have to be that hungry and you're that desperate, you're not thinking straight anyway. So that in of itself is not really that wrong, like for you, because you were just kind of woo. But friend, I'm so sorry.
That's how the wasteland was.
But it's not how it
Just like how
should
you had,
be.
just like how you had th things in the before. For me, things in the wasteland, that's just part of life. But also, part of it was lying and talking your way out of things. You become a quick talker in the wastelands, and I think you definitely need to
I'll
try
need to
and pick
work
up
on
on that.
that. I
If,
just, I prefer not to just like do that. I just prefer to like just throw a wall of words at them. So if I could just talk fast enough, doesn't matter what I'm saying, I can just start reciting. I don't know.
look, your first instinct should be go along with whatever they're saying. Because if someone is already angry and they're telling you something and they want you to acknowledge their anger, just go in with it. It's how things
But
are.
what if their anger is wrong?
I mean,
I don't help
there are two.
people who are wrong.
You've helped me.
You're not wrong.
I agree to disagree. I've done a lot of bad things in my life, and
Well, who hasn't?
I've done a lot of inexcusable things.
Well, I can relate.
Yeah. So just
You know,
for the
just the
sake of
random
yourself.
toppling of governments, destroying things.
I've killed several presidents.
Gotten
I
rid of a couple monarchs.
monarchs are boring.
I don't know what a monarch is. I was just told to get rid of him.
Monarch is like a president, only instead of being elected, they are born as royalty. So, to put it into
Mm.
perspective, if you were to kill a monarch here, that would be Lux, because Lux is the only one who's royalty.
But Lux isn't actually like in charge yet. They are just in line to be in charge.
You know, you know how I call myself the king of Radiation Avenue?
You do?
I'm the king of nothing. Yeah, I
Mm.
mean, that's the title for ruling over somewhere. But at the end of the day, don't get too attached to me. Don't get attached to anyone really, because at the end of the day, well, at least I don't plan to get attached to anyone. Because at the end of the day, before we came here, you were a nobody to me. I didn't know who you were. I didn't care. And as soon as we leave, unless you figure out how to get your time travel in a controlled way, I'm not going to see you again when we leave.
Oh, people always leave. But that's why you gotta make the most of the now. Because if you can't have the now, then there's no point in being in the before and being in an after. You just gotta focus on the now and learn what you can in the now and appreciate what you have in the now. Because in the end, everything leaves. I've
Yep.
tried the not
So you,
attached way, it's not worth it. Because you always meet someone who breaks what you think is correct. You always meet someone who you don't think you should like and you don't think should like you, but then in the end, you do like them. And they break what you think was right. And that's okay. It's okay for that to be a thing.
yeah. But at the same time,
Like chaos. Chaos, I think, would be a good. Because I think you like chaos, right? Chaos, I think. I think you would like chaos and, like, you would be a good friend. And, like, you're a good friend to me. And, you know, as you said.
keep friends around. I've had too many experiences of being nearly stabbed in the back, being nearly thrown into prison.
Well, those weren't your friends then. At that point, they were just pretending. A friend will never give up on you and won't do anything like actually bad to you. Like maybe they'll do something kind of dumb, like decide to like put something in your shoes that is like kind of sticky and make your shoes stick on your feet. Took months, but still a friend because they were thinking it was funny. And like I did think it was funny afterwards. But like if they are going to be mean and they're going to do bad things that are like not good for like you and like be aware of you and like what you need and that you are a good person, then they are not your
I'm
friends.
really not. I'm really not a good person, Fuzz. We've been over this countless times. I've slaughtered hundreds of people with. And that's just me, so there's who's to tell about my namesake. But look,
Well, you were not your
do
namesake.
you think do you think you're my friend?
I'd like to think I am, but I don't know.
I need you to do something for me, and next time I come up, agree with whatever they're saying.
No.
Whatever it is.
No. That is not beneficial.
Keep yourself safe. I can fight my way out of anything.
Oh, I know you can, friend. But if there's any way that I can make things like at least even slightly easier for you, then I'm going to do it.
Don't worry about
Because
me.
friend, you are worth it though. And if there is a way that
Don't
I can, Then I will.
Look, I'm just saying, don't worry about me. I can handle myself. Be there for the others. There are other people here who are very open and very much looking for friends. I just need results. Just you make friends with whoever you'd like, but
But I have.
if it comes
I've
down to it,
tried. And also,
the thing
you
is,
you
it's
are just
looking
the
like
least
people,
scary.
it looks like a lot of people are going to be morally opposed to you if they figure out you consider yourself a friend of mine.
Then so be it. I've been
You're
on what's
so
considered the
stubborn.
wrong side before, and it isn't the wrong side sometimes. And this is not a time when it is the wrong side.
As much as I want to believe you that we're in the right here, I really don't think we are. Atlas wasn't the reason that brought us here. Legacy was.
Well, I think that was
Or
bad
at least
then.
that's what
Because Lake doesn't like that we're here, so that would be bad in itself. Maybe there's another thing eventually somewhere. I don't know. Maybe it'll get dragged in. Maybe it won't. But I'm sure there was another thing because there's never just one. There's always many.
I just there's a lot that's gone on and a lot of bridges have already been burned for me. And sometimes you can't fix that.
Yeah, you
But
can't always.
please stay protected. I don't want them coming after you. If it comes to them cornering you and asking where I am, tell them where I am. Keep yourself safe no matter what. That's the only thing I will ever ask of you. No matter what it takes, keep yourself safe, even if that means throwing me under the bus.
Well, friend, we're gonna have an issue with that there then a little bit.
Keep yourself safe. Whatever it takes.
I will just carry one of these around with me then. That will keep me safe, I'm sure.
Alright.
Also,
Alright.
I don't have any salt because I think that was a thing at one point. You just like kind of throw salt. I don't know, friend.
I got nothing on that. I got nothing.
Neither do I. That is just from like 5, not from like, like 40 or whatever.
Okay.
Hmm.
Um I
Also,
have to
in
go
one.
check on
Okay. Want me to come with?
I have to go
Because I
check
can
on
just like talk. Because like I could tell you the story of one. One was very interesting. I learned what stars were there.
sure.
Okay. Well, the first time, which is one, um, I met someone. I don't at this time. Okay, so at the time when I was remembering this, you know, I was still under the assumption that there were just like giants, and I was a normal sized person. I don't know. I don't remember how tall I was. I think
You
I'm
you
maybe
are
like
aware of how growing up works, right?
I
Like
am now. Now that you and Lake have said something about it.
if all Lake told you was that people shorter than you are younger than you and people who are taller than you are older than you, they did not do a good job explaining it.
No, probably not. But I was about. I think my head came about to like where you like bend. I don't remember. I don't know what that's called. But like the part where you bend.
Wait.
I think that was yeah. That's about where like how. That's about where like they got taller than me. So I was about that size. So I found someone who was my size, right? Because giants were scary. I'm saying it how I remember it, friend. And so I had to go get a round thing, which apparently is called an egg. And like I had to learn then what an egg was. So I went and I had to go find an egg. But like in the meantime, you know, it was like really weird and like, you know, you can't just go get the egg because it's like in the middle of like a bunch of trees and like a hole in the ground and like, you know, there was this thing. It had teeth. I think it was green. Maybe it was purple. I don't remember what color it was, but it had like
I
smoke
got
coming out of his
nothing for
nose.
you.
Had smoke coming out of his nose. So I had to go get an egg, but I just thought it was a ball. So you know, I had to like wait a few weeks and like go explore. What is this? Shiny.
For your boots.
For my boots. Okay, I will deal with that later then. So, I went and like in the meantime, I got to learn like what flowers were. Those were really cool. And like they just grow out of the ground and that was really fun. And my friend, like the first person I met, the person who was my size, they got to show me what stars were. Apparently, they just stay in the night sky. And no matter where I went, every single time, the stars were always the same. Like a couple of them would disappear over time and like new ones would take their place. But for the most part, they stayed the same. No matter where I went. Which I just like to think is nice. But yeah, that was the first one. Or it might have
And
been the
there are
second
how
one.
many?
I don't know. There were at least 40. That many I know. I stopped counting at about like 33, I think. Because at that point, it just seemed like it was going to happen every single time. And sometimes they would be longer than others. And so there was like no true way of like actually figuring out anything. And there's like no real time to like any of it. I mean, eventually people started looking like the same amount as me, except then there were short people. But now I know that they are just like younger than me for the most part. Sometimes they might be older than me. I don't know. But yes. But yeah, I've always wanted to go see the stars. You know? Because they've just been always there. And I wanted to say thank you. Because even when I had to go to the other place, which didn't have stars, I knew that if I ever went back to the one place, then they would be there waiting for me. They were the one thing that didn't leave.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you mean by you want to see the stars? Because if if you're just outside at night, there are stars here, or do you mean you want to be in space with them?
I want to be next to them. I don't know what space is, but like I know that there is space up there because obviously that is what space is. Like there is space here.
Oh, friend. Uh, you know what? I hope one day you get to see the stars. I
Until then,
just while I was
I'm
thinking
okay with just being outside with them.
about it, I needed to fill in Ella's book.
Oh yeah.
You know, still working on getting everyone's books sorted. I still need to write chaoses. You know, these people are honestly a huge driving force in getting us all to be able to come and go as we please, or at least getting all of them to come and go as they please.
But friend, but then you won't have that same choice and option.
I'm It wasn't ever in my destiny to get that option,
Well,
and I've
originally
accepted
it
that.
wasn't in my destiny to be anywhere except for in the other place and sometimes in the before. But then there became an after. And sometimes things surprise you. So maybe you do deserve that choice.
Friend, I don't think so.
Well, sometimes
I don't think so.
things can be wrong.
I've got I've got a history, and I need to figure out more of that history before I can decide if I'm fit to even go back.
Well, maybe not go
Um,
back. Like, if other people are able to choose where they go, then. And besides, if you do go back, you could probably make the place different because you've been to the here and like you've been to the after now. And so the after will be different because you are not the same person from the before as you will be in the after. Don't like loud
Look,
noises.
I appreciate you stopping. I appreciate you stopping by. I'm gonna go head off to bed. Stay safe, please.
Okay. If you ever want just
Okay.
stories of like the before, you can just tell me a number and I will be willing to tell it. There might be some things
You
changed.
know who I think would
But
really enjoy hearing those stories?
who?
Ella. Ella loves stories.
I don't know.
Check check on Ella for me. Check on the others. Just make sure they're all safe, especially
But
if
they're not you.
I know. Just check on them, okay? Because Lake currently I have a target on my back for them. I'd like to keep people that are important from having that same target. Just check on them and make sure they're doing okay. You know how I'm doing because you're here with me.
Mm-hmm. But I'm not always. And I
I know.
won't
And when
always.
you're not, I can handle myself.
I know you can. It's just better
I can handle myself.
if you are not by yourself.
I understand, but I survived 26 years in the wastelands on my own. I'm fairly certain I can handle myself here.
I'm sure you can handle
So,
yourself here.
you
But
don't need
sometimes
to
you shouldn't have to
you don't
handle
need to worry
yourself
about me.
here. Sometimes it's nicer if someone just helps.
I know. I know. Just take care of just take care of everybody. I'm not planning on going anywhere right now. I just need to get some rest and then get back to work in the lab.
Okay. Well, if
All
you
right.
ever do need like a place that isn't here to like sleep, you can come visit my TARDIS. It's a nice place.
All right. I'll keep that in mind.
Okay.
All right.
Goodbye, friend.
You
Which way
you
is
gonna
out?
be able to get out okay?
Which
That way.
just okay. I will go this way then. Goodbye, friend.
All right. Bye, Fuzz.
Well, this is interesting. I'm not sure if I believe them. And I'm never gonna use this. Unless it's to stay near them. And there are no stars tonight. But there is rain. And at least I can dance in the rain. Oh, I do miss my friends. I do miss them. I'm never going to see them again, probably. I don't even know when they were, let alone where they were. Oh, and I fell. I'm so going to miss them. But if there's a way that I can get someone else to stay with someone. And that'll be worth it, right? Because Phantom, she's a good person. She doesn't know it, but she is a good person. Besides, if there's a way that I can make the after just a little bit better for her, then I want to. Well, I should probably start actually heading to the TARDIS. It's a little bit of a walk from here. Anything interesting happen there? Probably not. There is nothing for me here. She already wants me to stay away. And she doesn't even know my past. All I have left is just my shinies. Maybe that's why I talk so fast. Because I'm worried what time I have left. Is all that is actually only short. So I have to make the most of what I have left. I'm just being dramatic, though. I always am. Always told I was. Back I am. I hate gray. It's actually gray I hate, not purple. I don't know why I said purple. But this comes off. I do not want these. I need to go put these away, actually. This way? I don't remember. It's getting so hard to remember. No, we need to put them in a special place. This is a good place. And that. I've just realized light can take away any sort of memories, possibly even those of not them. What if I forget Phantom? I don't want to. I should make another one. That's not the one with it. Let's see. I never made one for Phantom, that's right. Phantom never wanted one. Now I carry this with me. So I better not forget them. I wonder if there's a way I can keep myself away from those abilities. I'll have to do it without Phantom knowing, though. I don't think she'd like that. So while I believe that I should visit Lake in the after, I also think that I need to remember the now. Because the after won't be as interest won't be as good without the after.